What's up everyone, Corey here, back again with another review. Except this time I'm not reviewing a game, I'm reviewing an accessory, the DEPGI, that is the DEPGI Xbox Series S portable monitor. So I've been playing with this thing for a couple of weeks now, and it's the real deal. This is a monitor that connects to your Xbox Series S. It is very lightweight. The version I'm testing is a 1080p 60 Hz version at 11.6 inches for screen size. There is a 12.5 inch version of this. There is also a 15.6 inch 4K 144 Hz version, although I have no experience with that one. Prices range accordingly for each version. At the current time of this review, you can find this DEPGI Xbox Series S portable monitor on Amazon for about $200. And again, it is super lightweight, about 1.5 pounds of weight when connected to your Xbox Series S. As far as connecting this to your console goes, it's very straightforward. You basically slide it over the Xbox Series S as it is in a horizontal position. And then the right side of it has two screws that you just go right into the Xbox. There's spots for them already, and it just kind of stays in there all together. And the screen will fold down on top of the Xbox Series S, and you can take it with you wherever you go. Now, this is the definition of a plug-and-play device. And the thing that I like most about it is that it doesn't need its own power source. From the back of the system to connect it to the Xbox, you just need to connect the HDMI cable output from the Xbox Series S and connect it to one of the two HDMI inputs of the monitor. That's right, there are two HDMI inputs that you can change between sources, so you can actually have another system go to this same monitor. So if you are low on space and this is your only monitor, you can keep it while getting something else through that monitor. For the power, additionally, they have included a cable that will go right from the monitor to your USB port on the back of your Xbox Series S. So this makes it extra convenient because you don't need a secondary power source. However, you can power up your Xbox Series S, the monitor will power on with it. So super nice at that. Now, actually using the monitor, I like that when I turn my Xbox on, the monitor comes on by itself. I don't have to manually turn it on. So it works out of the box that way. There are speakers into this monitor as well. So if you are in a space where you don't want headphones or can't have headphones, but you can have sound, the speakers are very loud. Probably not the best speakers, but they will do just fine for what you are going to be using this for and where specifically, because the whole thing about this is its portability factor. I see this most used in hotel rooms or traveling to family members' houses. I know some people will even take small generators in their cars for kids. And if you had that and they had the lap room, they could put this on their lap and essentially play right in the car. So pretty neat that you can do all of this from this very thin monitor. And again, this is the 11.6 inch 1080p version. So let's go back to the Xbox and see what that means. So there are no 4K options that we can enable when using this monitor. However, again, there is a 2K 144 Hertz version of it. So you may be able to get some of that with that version. Do your own research there. But with the 1080p version, you get FreeSync enabled on it. It does come with extra different modes. So I believe there is a fighting mode and an RTS mode. So different game modes that you can play around with to see which work best with the game you're looking at. I was able to just keep it on the default mode and everything has been completely fine. And I've played a range of games from third-person action games to 2D platforming to puzzle games, and they've all looked really great. There is also a remote in the box that you get. However, you're probably going to be in close proximity with this device. So I have hardly used the remote, but it is there for a convenience factor. Now, in most of my testing and playing with it, I am using the monitor, and then when I'm done with the Xbox, I turn it off and I go away. One thing that I would be cautious about is that the Xbox Series S is designed where that big black circle has the escape for all the heat that the Xbox is generating. So while I have not been brave enough to test it, I would probably not close the lid right on top of that exhaust hole immediately. I would probably give it a few minutes. I've definitely closed it, transported it, even placed things on top of it as it was closed. Absolutely no damage or anything has been done to the monitor to affect it. But I would be a little cautious with the heat that the Xbox provides as soon as you close it, because it is a little warm if you've ever felt it. So play with that risk as you will. As far as moving the screen goes, it works the same way as a laptop. So when you are done with it, it does close very nicely and compact. So if you have a carrying case for an Xbox Series S, I would imagine, I don't have one, that it would fit pretty well, depending on how tight that fit is, because we're really only talking maybe 1/4 of an inch thickness at that. As far as playing with the monitor on, the response time is super quick. I don't notice any lag that I wouldn't see on a TV or a monitor that I would game on as well. So absolutely no downfall as far as that goes. 1080p has been really great. The bigger screens, sure, they're going to be a little bit better, but to be honest, with this screen size and at 1080p, it still, everything looks so crisp and bright and colorful. I don't see a need to go past that, but the option is there. The refresh rate is 60 hertz. I know some people like a higher refresh rate. I think that is good for the price point and for what you're getting with this monitor in this size, and it's as close as you're going to be to it, but just know that. Overall, I was skeptical of these monitors that attach to your Xbox or your console of choice. This one, it fits with the Xbox. It's all white like the Series S is, so aesthetically, it almost seems like it was made, well, of course it was made for this Xbox, but it does fit that whole aesthetic. And this version, at least, doesn't add any bulk to your system, and it keeps it lightweight, and it provides you a really great screen where you can play on this in almost any setting. As long as you have some power to power on the console, you are gaming, and I think that is the big win here. But yeah, that's it. That's the DEPGI. Don't know how you say it exactly, but look for the DEPGI Xbox Series S portable monitor. Again, 1080p. They have 2 different sizes on that screen, and then they have a larger 4K screen. You can find these on Amazon and look for yourself. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to check out xboxtavern.com for all of our weekly reviews, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.